Hello everyone, welcome back. We are back, as you can see. I mean, the plan was we weren't going to be streaming this weekend, but I mean, fingers crossed this all works. I am on a different Wi-Fi. But the plan is today is we're going to be shiny hunting Gothorita and Gothitelle, if all things go smoothly. You know, we'll have to see. But that is the plan. Who knows, we might be quite lucky. It might go well. Said we'll have to see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fingers crossed we get a shiny. Although I do have limited Herba Mystica, so if I do get a shiny, we may have to go and do some Herba Mystica hunting, but that's fine. We're going to be hunting back at Alphanada as well. We got our Bonnet last stream, and our Sunflora as well. And I suppose that Drifloon that we lost as well. Yes. So this is where we're going to be hunting for them. Oh, this might be an issue. I think they only appear in the day. That's really annoying because I thought my game was on today. I mean, it should be over very soon if it is. Oh no, they're here, we're good. Alright, now the important thing to notice, so if you look at this Gothorita, you see it's got blue eyes. Our Gothorita has purple eyes, more of a like a brownish skin rather than a purple face. And slightly more of a bluish hue. You can't quite see it on the GIF above, on the screen. But this is basically what we're going to be going for. So yeah, I mean, let's make our sandwich. So I think it is going to be a bit of a tricky one, but you know, I'm up for a challenge. We got 5 shinies last Pokemon stream, so I think it's only fair to try maybe up the difficulty a little bit. Right, I'm just getting a personal photo up as well, just so I can have a better look at what they look like. Yeah, it's that slight bluish hue, but... Oh, actually, wait. In Gen 9, it looks like they barely changed that at all. It looks barely different. Fantastic. It seems to mainly be the eyes, so we might have to do a lot more close-up ones, but that's fine. This is how these things go. Okay, so we're going to get our cucumber and pickle. Now, what do we need for the psychic sandwich? We need onion. Oh, that makes it easy. So 3 onions. Oh, no. There we go, 3 onions. Go next. Pick our sour herb mystica, as you can see. Actually, that's a good point. Does psychic work for sour? Better. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Thank God. That would have been a bit dumb if I'd not been able to use that, that being the only one I have there. Right. So we'll make our sandwich, and then hopefully we can spot Gothorita. I mean, my slight concern is that basically I'm out of town at the moment, so I'm having to use a different TV, and the colouring for this TV is a little bit off. So it's not going to be fun. I suppose I'm glad that the bluish hue is different, is very similar, because it means I'm going to have to be looking at the eyes anyway, which should be very noticeable regardless of what telly I'm on, especially after looking at so many. So fingers crossed this is easy. Also, I apologise for any squeaking you hear. It's this chair I'm in. Very squeaky. I will try to not move too much, but apologies if it's quite loud. There we go. Thank you very much. The fact that you can just like reuse sandwiches is really, really great. I love that. Because obviously they sort of stopped the reusability of basically hunting for a shiny in PLA, which sort of made sense considering it was a lot easier to hunt, but yeah, I'm really going to get thrown off, aren't I? We're just going to have to look for the eyes, I think, which is basically going to be stopping and looking at everything. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare, I can already tell. Let me get my picture up, hold on 1 second. Let me get my better picture up so I can see exactly what I'm looking for. Just to help me at least a little bit. Because as I said, this is going to be hard. In fact, we'll zoom in like this. From what I can understand, the outside of them doesn't seem to change that much, so... Oh, we're not going to get loads of spaff spawning as well, are we? Remember, we're looking for purple. Not blue, purple eyes and brownish skin. But there are a lot here, which is good. We have got a pretty good spawn. I mean, who knows? Maybe the outer colour will be a bit more obvious. But it's going to be until we at least find one. It's going to be hard to tell, I think. Okay, I'm hoping the bright purplish skin can sort of, you know, hint to me that it's not them. Also, I'm not really going to have time to kind of look around, so I need to constantly stop and look at each one. It's going to be even harder to tell who I've already looked at. So I can't really kind of stop and have a brief look, but there's so many that spawn here. Maybe I do have to do that, because these definitely all got blue eyes. Once you get close, it's really easy, but even from a slight distance, you're like, hold on a second. It does throw you off a little bit. That's fine. So what we'll do, if we come like out here or something, and then let a load of them spawn in. Yeah, this isn't helpful actually. I just realised I always thought that was just naturally I'd be like, oh yeah, better focus, but of course not. Hopefully the purple face is a bit of a giveaway as well. I mean, because realistically, with shinies like this, you have no idea how obvious it's going to be. Except I always say it, but when I did my electric hunt to get electric and electros, I did pretty much two whole hunts, and I didn't get it. I think I got it right at the end of the second hunt, maybe. But you know, I think it might have been the end of the third hunt. Like, it was genuinely like a really difficult hunt. But I'd done it in an outbreak in an area where loads of them spawned. So all I had to do was basically jump out this little pond and then jump back in, and it made my life really easy. But I just couldn't find them, so my natural assumption was I'd probably missed some. But then when I got the shiny, it was actually really obvious. Like, it didn't look obvious on Therapy or any other website or any official media. And I think, you know, but on here, it may not look obvious in other games either, but in Scarlet and Violet, I could tell, after looking at so many for so long, it was quite obvious that the blue was different. And then I did, literally the next hunt I did one and I got it in like 10 minutes, and it was so obvious to what it was. So maybe that was me being more familiar with what it looked like. Who knows, but it does really depend until you see it, you know. You think, oh, did I really have to waste all that time squinting? Same with Sandile. I remember doing Sandile. First time I was like, oh, having to check all of these really closely. And then when it was the shiny, it was actually really obvious, and you don't have to spend all your time, you know, zooming up real close or anything like that. And then from there, you know, the last two were way easier, because I know I didn't have to check up each individual Sandile. It does make a massive difference, and it saves so much time. And you can do so many more checks like that as well, but as I said, right now I have no idea if that is also the case for Gothorita, so we're just going to be checking all of them effectively. I think it should be pretty obvious once I get near it, but as I said, I don't know for sure. I'll check everything. I wish that purple skin was a lot more obvious in the light, because it's definitely not. I think the dark eyes would be an instant giveaway, but it's going to be hard to tell in this sunlight. But yeah, we are in day now, which is where I mean, I think they spawn at night. I knew they definitely spawned in the day, and I was sure we were about to start the day cycle, so I was worried there that when we started the sandwich, we weren't at the start of the day cycle, but we're fine, we were. There's definitely more spawning behind me that I just can't tell, but it's just frustrating for one you can't definitely see from far away, or at least you don't feel like you can anyway. But even Burnett, even though it's a lot bluer, like, you just think, am I definitely going to see that? Especially at night and everything like that, and then it was really, really obvious, so... Yeah, I feel like from a distance I can tell a little bit better. How long we got? We've done, oh, we've done exactly 5 minutes, when I've checked there. I wonder if it's easier at night or in the day. I think it's probably easier at night actually. It's going to depend on your shiny obviously, but I reckon it should be easier at night because the brightness of the day can really throw you off. especially when it's constantly changing, and then there's like shadows as well. I think it's a bit confusing sometimes. At least I'm pretty confident we should get a shiny. If we don't get one first sandwich, it's not the end of the world. But I reckon we should be there's so many, and we are checking a hell of a lot. Just how reliable I am with checking for shinies. Really, I think is the important thing here. Oh, that's another thing I realised I didn't talk about last week. In regards to the DLC, I really hope I don't get shiny Spacker. Is Pokemon Sleep. You know, I think it had basically been announced, you know, 2 years ago, whatever. And either they just decided to give us no updates. I can't remember. Did they cancel it? Because I mean, it was like announced in the recent presents. And I can't remember if they actually cancelled it or if they just didn't talk about it for like 2-3 years. Because obviously they're way closer. You know, it's going to be released this year and everything. So we're actually, you know, it's in the very foreseeable future. I'm interested to see what people think about it really, because I think the idea is cool. And yeah, it'd probably better my bedtime because, as you can hear on stream, I'm tired quite a lot. So yeah, maybe that's a good incentive for me to go to bed at other times. And then I play other games that, you know, I have to play, and I end up playing late at night. I don't know. Also, I'm interested to see how it works. You know, because is it going to be able to prevent like people from basically just lying about when they go to sleep? Or can you just make it up? I don't really know. Is it going to be something like you have to stay on the app? So maybe every time I go play sport for like an hour or two, I just leave it on. I don't know. You know, I'll be interested to see, but I definitely want to do it. It's just a shame that the Pokemon Go Plus, that was called, the accessory for it that it connects with Pokemon Go. I don't know if you guys have seen, but oh my goodness, it's like $55 or something. It's crazy money. Hey, Electric, how's it going, man? But yeah, the $55 for the Poké Plus is actually crazy. Like, I'm interested in Pokemon Sleep, but $55. I mean, that's pretty much 50 quid over here, so that is a crazy amount of money. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm just sort of hoping that this stream is working alright. So I'm on a different Wi-Fi connection today, but got my hopes up. Last stream, we caught 5 shinies in one stream, or actually 4 shinies in one stream. I did a slight stream just before that. So the luck's been very good recently. 2 of them completely out of the sandwich as well, completely unrelated. One I literally manifested. I said, oh, okay, this is what I'm going to hunt, and then it appeared right in front of me before I even did the sandwich. So my luck is very good at the moment, which is why I'm doing something a bit harder. Maybe to challenge myself and also, you know, get it out of the way. As in, like, the stream I did, it was a few days ago, in the week. You know, if you're interested in watching, make sure to check out my VOD channel down below. I upload pretty much all my streams there. So if you ever miss one, you can have a look back. I did very, very well for myself, getting 5 shinies. Went very, very nicely. As you can see, my last one was Zuelis, which is what I hunted for at the end, obviously. But today we are hunting Gothorita and Gothitelle. Fingers crossed. Oh, man, I heard the noise. Thank you for the follow, Electric. I really appreciate it. For some reason, it doesn't seem to want to appear on stream at the moment. When I test it off stream, it appears on the screen, but then when I do it on stream, it just doesn't seem to appear. So, a bit frustrating, but thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. Issues with Gothorita, she's got purple eyes, and that's about it, and slightly browner skin, so she's quite a difficult shiny to spot. Hence me doing her after having a string of good luck, because I feel like this is a good time to get a difficult hunt done. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. The plan for today. You are you much of a Pokemon player then? I assume you are, but you play. Have you got Scarlet and Violet? Oops, purple. Come on, we need some purple eyes. definitely all got blue eyes. You can sort of see that from a distance, can't you? All I want is to make sure I don't get shiny Spathra, because I do not need one of those. Nope, blue eyes again. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I think everything up there might be one stream behind, because sometimes I have to edit them slightly. But yeah, they should be all up there. If it's not, I'll definitely get it done after the stream. Are you much of a shiny hunter then? Because I realise a lot of people who've actually joined my streams like watching people shiny hunt, but don't really shiny hunt themselves, which I find quite interesting, because I've always watched shiny hunters, but you know, I'm a shiny hunter myself, so it seems a bit more normal to me, but it's quite a big thing for me. I think my proudest achievement, which I'll show you right now, and certainly on this game, which unfortunately I wasn't streaming when I got it, but is my first shiny Dunsparce that I evolved into my Dunsparce, was a beautiful 3-segment Dunsparce, the Dunsparce. So that was very, very lucky. So that was pretty darn cool. Oh, nice, man. What hunts have you been doing then recently? As I said, last stream I did. So my targets were Bennett, Zweilous, and there was something else as well. I can't quite remember. But I got some few spare shinies as well. So, but this is a hard one. I must admit, this is a hard one. So all I'm relying on is on the blue eyes. I just need to notice the blue eyes not being there. And that's going to be the easiest way. If it was the other way around, blue eyes with the shiny, it'd be way easier, because the blue eyes really stick out, so I'm just got to be like, oh wait, that's not blue eyes. At least it's not as hard as Charcadet. I've done one Charcadet, and I'm not interested in doing any more anytime soon, especially with how dead the Evo shinies are. Okay, nope, we're still struggling here. Another hunt as well that I'm still doing. But I'm not going to stream just because it's not the most interesting. Is Arceus. I'm 6,500 resets into Arceus. Still no shiny. So that's been a fun one. But you know, that's how life goes sometimes. I think my luck's been gone into the other games whilst I struggle for Arceus. But you know, it's how life goes. And when I finally get it, it will certainly pay off. Alright, how long have we got left? 16, we're nearly halfway through. We are checking a lot of them, so it's not going too badly, I don't think. You know, it's not too difficult to check, it's just trying to make sure I spot and constantly having to stop is a bit frustrating, as opposed to just seeing one in the distance, which would make it a lot easier, but as I said, this is how this goes. Okay, these definitely all have blue eyes. I think I can start to tell blue eyes from a distance, at least a little bit of a distance. But then at the same time, I'm so concerned I'm going to miss it, because they're barely blue on the outside, or at least Gothorita is. Gothitell's a little more obvious, but still not massively. I have to slow down every time I run. Nope. I'm not sure if I've checked all of these as well, that's the other thing. I can throw you off quite easily. So we'll run over here and just let them all spawn in. Anything up here? So, or am I going down? Okay, we're going down. Good thing is I'm on a nice big screen today at least, so at least it's all in front of me. Yeah, I really need to fix that following sign. I don't know quite why it makes the sound but doesn't appear, even though it appears as the test. I think I'll probably just re-upload it and it should work for next time. Probably get to change for Pokemon as well, because at the moment it is a duck, which is for the Hitman streams. So I tell you what, that's something I'll do as well. I'll update that so we have a nicer one. Any suggestions? Any suggestions what Pokemon? I mean, Rampardos, Lugia, they're my two favourite Pokemon, so I imagine it's probably only one of them. What about you? What's your favourite Pokemon in Electric? Because I always find it interesting what people's reasons are and, you know, what people enjoy, because there's such a wide range, you know. Some of the Pokemon I hate the most, or really dislike, don't like the design, there are people out there who say they love it, so, you know, it's completely dependent on the person, I suppose. Hawlucha, now that is an amazing Pokemon. Hawlucha is one of my favourites, 100% in my top 10, I respect it. Absolutely gutted that it's going as an exclusive to Mexico in Pokemon Go, because I would have loved to have got one in, well, I mean, I will eventually get one, but I'd like to, you know, got shiny as well. Yeah, me too, look, I'll show you. I hunted it a while ago. Such an awesome shiny, but yeah, one of my favourite Pokemon as well. But definitely my favourite Gen 6 one, easily. Where is it? There it is. Absolute beauty of a shiny. But yeah, one of my favourite Pokemon as well. So I love that. Really, really came to love it through some of my Gen 6 playthroughs. I said it's just an awesome type. It's got an awesome design. It's awesome shiny. Like, there's nothing wrong with it really. I mean, personally for me, it's my newest of the like Pokemon that I've really enjoyed, because my top Pokemon are pretty much all Gen 4, which is my favourite generation. But if I have a look, I'll actually get my list up, because I have a list of rankings. So, yeah, it's literally like 6th or 7th, it depends, I'm still undecided between a few. But yeah, Hawlucha is absolutely amazing Pokemon. So for me, it's Lugia and Rampardos at the top. They just 100% win. They're my favourite two. Then Regigigas just behind them. And then Darkrai probably just after that. And then it's sort of a throw-up between Hawlucha and maybe Sizzle. Maybe Arceus as well. I think Arceus is just so goated. But I love Empoleon. Dusknoir as well is a massive favourite of mine. But, you know, it's just Gen 4 bias for me, really. Favourite shiny. See, I did one of those quizzes, or like that website where it like narrows it down, and it gave me Rampardos because I do really like it shiny, but I don't really know if that's bias off of the fact I love Rampardos so much. I think it's up there, but I think the fact how much I like the Pokemon helps, because I think that's got to be a part of the factor. I think Hawlucha's got to be up there as well, because it is such an awesome shiny. I really like, from this generation, I really like Great Tusks. I think Great Tusks looks incredible. Obviously Umbreon, we all know, is a fantastic shiny. What is, oh, that's weird. Why is that kicked out half of your words? I have no idea what's blurred your words there. Oh, it's because you put one dot. I think it's counted it as a link. That might be why. Is that what it said it was then, a link? I think that's just Twitch auto mod. That's nothing to do with me. Yeah, that might be why. It might think it's a link. Bit stupid, really, but it's just how it goes. Come on, Gothorita, why aren't you shiny? I'm guessing that meant to say Lurantis, which I think is not my personal favourite colours, but I think it's still a good shiny. And then what was the other one? What ends in Rados? Because I was going to say Rampardos, but then there wouldn't be an A there. I can't think of it. What is your second one? I'm assuming it's Lurantis, right? You know, with that Rantis on the end, it's got to be, isn't it? Pretty sure there's no other Pokemon that ends in that, but I can't think of... Ah, Gyarados. Yes, Gyarados is awesome as well. I actually didn't ever get a shiny Magikarp or Gyarados in PLA when I got nearly every other shiny in the game. But I did recently I got a shiny Magikarp right at the start, which looks amazing because of how golden it is. And I got a shiny Rampardos when I was hunting for a Wiglet the other day, which was absolutely awesome. So I'm glad to finally have one, because yeah, Gyarados is an amazing shiny as well, 100%. It's such a classic as well, obviously with the red Gyarados and, you know, silver and Soul Silver and Gold and Heart Gold as well. It's such a classic shiny, but Yes, I figured I never hunted for Gyarados. I think I did maybe 1 or 2 outbreaks eventually in PLA when I still hadn't got it. But I never hunted either of them properly. Because I just figured that, especially in PLA, you see them so much. They're pretty much in every single place. And there's just so many of them. I figured I was bound to come across one eventually. But obviously that never happened. But luckily it did in both in this game when I didn't actually hunt for either of them. I came across both, which was really, really cool. Because I said Gyarados is... I mean, Magikarp was obviously a fantastic shiny as well. I think in this game as well, Fortress, obviously another gold shiny, looks incredible. You know, as I said, it is just an amazing shiny because of the textures of it. Galgi, what is? I know what Skrelps looks like, and I wasn't a fan of Skrelps. Is it similar to its Evo then? I don't know. The Pokemon itself is a bit dodgy, I think. I think some colours work better than others. So I don't know about Dragalge yet. I'll tell you what, I'll have a look now on my phone. Whilst I try and still search at the same time. Any of you got purple eyes? Nope. I am interested to see if the outer body is any different colour though, and I could have noticed it from a distance. Dragalge shiny. Oh, to be fair, it's not actually that bad. It's not too bad. It looks a bit more like real, doesn't it? Like it's actual, you know, algae plant. Which it makes sense that it's more browny, green, purpley. You know, that is what algae is. It's not exactly the nicest of plants, but it doesn't actually look too bad. I think it's quite nice. See, Charizard isn't a popular one. I do love Charizard, and I do have one which I got in Let's Go, which was a fun hunt. But I think it is overrated. I don't think it's as good as people say it is. It is a really cool shiny, but there are definitely loads better. At least in my opinion. Electros, I think, is a great one. I'm just thinking of all the ones I've got in this game, or ones I've hunted for, because I tend to go for ones I prefer. I love Jumpluffs as well. Jumpluff looks really cool. You know, a bit of a random Pokemon, but I think the shiny just works really well, just the all pink. It's really nice. I really like Raichu actually. Raichu in this game, it just looks really clean. I think it's really nice. Guess what I mean? Some people don't like shiny Charizard. Like, I get why it's hyped. You know, a black shiny is always really popular. And I do like it, but it is a bit overhyped. Because sometimes you think, oh, actually that's a bit much. Especially when you see other shinies. Like, as I said, the Raichu, I think, or the Raichu looks incredible. So, like, so Volcarona I caught, which is also another amazing shiny, by the way. And then I got this just around the corner. I just think it looks really nice. Which is really cool. Egg hunting for Hisuian Zoro. Well, good luck. I haven't done any Masudas in this game. I'm not going to do it until I have home access at least, and I'll do the starters first. I think I had a few Hisuian Zoros from obviously PLA, and I think 1 or 2 Zoroarks over there as well, which was nice. I'm glad I got those. I got those quite early. In fact, I've got a. Do I have a Shouther one? Maybe not actually. I have Shouters, other Shouters, but maybe not. Wait, Galate spawned here. That isn't mine, is it? No, it isn't. Oh, damn, I didn't know that. I mean, there's very, very few. That's the first Galate I've seen here ever. But that's still pretty cool. But yeah, Hisuian Zoro, that is an amazing shiny, by the way. Incredible. Hisuian Zoro, not so much. Maybe that's me not liking the design of the Pokemon as much. But Hisuian Zoro is just perfect. Oh my god. Yes, we got it. We got it. I know, I've just seen it. There it is. There's our shiny. It looks pretty much the same. But there it is. You can tell by its eyes. Lovely. Even the skin still looks very purple, doesn't it? I thought it was more of a brownish colour. Damn. Alright, well, we're going to hypnosis it. Should have probably checked what moves it's got, but I'm pretty sure it should be fine. We can probably just capture it in Luxury Ball. Yeah, according to the internet, it's meant to have a bit more of a... Okay, maybe not. Oh, it's actually more of a purple rather than a lilac. But there we go, nice and cool. It basically just has the eyes. Alright, awesome. Yeah, Shiny Zora is amazing. Okay. Now, it's sort of annoying I got it right at the end of the sandwich. Because I was thinking of just resetting the sandwich soon anyway, just so that I could effectively get another half hour to check it on. How long have I got left? Yeah, like, I've got 5 minutes. See if we can get one in 5 minutes. If not, we are going to have to do some raids. I was hoping to not do this. I probably should have done some more raids before. But yes, it is shiny. That is our first shiny Gothorita. Which means, actually, whilst we're waiting, we can do this. So we're going to go to, where is it? Here. And then do this. There we go. Now we have a previously caught shiny Gothorita, and we're currently hunting another shiny Gothorita for a Gothitelle, pretty much. But yeah, it is literally just the eyes, but thank God the blue eyes stand out so much, because it does make normal shiny look a bit more different. But I'm not sure if it's better shiny though. There's literally just eye change colour and a slight change in skin shades, but that's pretty much it. So, but at least Gothitelle looks a little bit better. I just figured, although it's an easy hunt in that a lot of Pokemon spawn, but in that it might be quite a difficult spot, which is my reason for choosing it. So, also, what do you reckon? Do I put a shiny Gothitelle as what I'm hunting, or a shiny Gothorita? Because it is going to be a Gothitelle. And it might look a bit dumb as two Gothoritas. Gothorita. I don't know how to say it. It might look a bit dumb, but who knows. And we've got 4 minutes. See if we can snag another shiny in that time. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Come on. Help the boy out. Imagine a Gallade just turned up shiny. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? One shiny I don't have actually is the Gallade. I'm surprised, considering how much I use the Pokemon. I mean, it is the Pokemon I use for catching shinies. So I don't know why I haven't done one. I think I was expecting just to get more Rolps and Curlier in PLA, but I got one shiny Curlier and that was it. So was it eating a berry? Am I blind or did it? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Alright, any of you got purple eyes before you all disappear again? I'd love another one. It is nice we got another one though straight away in that first sandwich back. Get another shiny like that. Yeah, it ticks more off the list, I suppose. I feel like I should add a counter as well. I know it's, you know, miles and miles off, but out of what, 1,000 or something you can catch. Or maybe the ones that are attainable, to put a counter up how many I've got. I know I've got over 300 something, but I need to double check how much it is exactly. Maybe I could put one up for total, one up for Scarlet Violet shiny count, and then at least that will make it pretty obvious how many have we caught shiny, because obviously it won't be 400. Well, actually, no, how many are... Okay, never mind. No, out of Scarlet Violet, it won't be out of 400, so yeah. Because I was thinking it was only going to be Gen 9 there, but obviously we include non-Gen 9 in that Scarlet Violet deck. Okay, don't give me a Medichite or Medicham either. A Meditite, sorry. Because I've got both of those as well. Come on, purple eyes. Where's your friend? Nope. Just need one more of you. We will definitely do this hunt once this runs out, by the way. Obviously, I need to get some more Herba Mystica first, but this is our plan, is to be going for that Gothitelle straight away. Ooh, don't run into that. got a minute left. Can we snag one right at the end? See, there's so many that spawn behind me. Probably missed one already. One that spawned behind me, but it's fine. Blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes. More blue eyes. We've all got blue eyes. Gothorita. No. I think I always used to say Gothorita. I think that's what I used to say when I was a bit younger. And I just read it as it looks. But Gothorita like makes more sense. I don't know, it just seems more right. How long? Oh, 21 seconds, damn. Oh, you know, for a second I thought that was it. I think that was just my mind, you know, seeing what it wanted, but... Okay, let me just let those spawn in first. I think it's probably about to end anyway. Okay, well it's definitely ended now. Any of these got purple eyes? Okay, they're definitely blue eyes. Any of these got purple eyes? I don't think so. We'll take that though. We'll take the one shiny. I think 2 is a bit desirable when, you know, it can be quite a hard one to see, but that is fine. So what we will do, let's go check if it's got a mark first. Assume it will be in this box. Oh no, has it gone straight into the shiny box? Yes, it has. See, look, this is what I mean. Look how barely different that is. Look at... It's slightly more blue than black on the outside, and the skin's slightly more pinky, more than like general lilac. It's the eyes that make the big difference, but luckily it's not too hard to see. Okay, has it got a mark? It does not have a mark. That is fine though. It does not have a mark. I haven't had a marked Pokemon in ages actually, look. This is the last one, a Breloom, which was ages ago. None of these have been marked in ages, which is funny because, in fact, let me have a quick scroll. I got one with a rare mark recently. Maybe that's why my luck's gone, because they gave me a rare marked shiny and thought, you know what, we're not giving you any more. That might be what it is. Who was it? I can't remember who it was. Yeah, these are some of my shinies, by the way. Crafty. What is that one? Opportunistic. Aha, there we go. It was a Persian. Which is funny because I actually got 2 shiny Meowths. And then accidentally closed my game, or my game crashed or something, and I hadn't saved. So I lost both of them. And then I got 2 more. It wasn't, I was hunting for Ditto. I wasn't hunting for them. But yeah, I got a rare mark on this Persian, so not exactly the best shiny in the world, but... Oh yes, that's another one. Obviously just normal Zoroark and Zoroark. Incredible shinies. But this is one of my also favourite contenders. I mean, look at Krokorok. How insane is that? Look at that shiny. I mean, that's got to be one of the best shinies out there, right? Crocodile as well, who is, I think... Is he this page? There he is. Also an amazing shiny. But I think that whole line, like, cause even though Sandals is so basic, I still really like it. It just works really well. That like greenish blue. Camerup's got a great one as well, I think. And it's weird how different they look though, because obviously in this one, like, I've never seen it so like grey. Because I think it looks better in older games, like the pure black. But because the textures are different in this game. You know, it looks a bit more grey, but I still think it's really nice. A Jumpluff I really like though. I think that's really cute. Anyway, I'm just going to save my game again. And now we're going to have to hop into some raids, hopefully. So we'll connect to the internet first. In fact, I might have to redo my internet. Okay, no, we're good. Probably should have checked that first. So we'll connect to the internet. So fingers crossed, we want to find a... So we either want to find any Dondozo, Farigiraf, Vaporeon. Who else is there? I can't quite remember. But they're there. Blissey as well. All of them are raids that... Ah, there we go. Blissey, come on. Please let me in, because it's going to be a bit of an annoying Terror type, but they give you way more shiny rolls. They give you 13.64% per 5 rolls, and you get 5 rolls. So whereas the other one you barely get any. Come on. Amoongus, that's the 6, and it's a Titan. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. we'll try one more though, and then we'll refresh. And if we get nothing on the refresh, then we'll just go into a normal 5-star raid. Because although I tend to, certainly off stream, I tend to, because I can't be bothered to constantly do them, I tend to just try and wait for all the good raids. So it's Vaporeon, Blissey, Amoongus, Farigiraf, Dondozo, and Titan. 5 or 6 of them, preferably 6 is better. They all give way more good chances of Herb Mystica, and then only 5s, not 6s. So like a Gengar 6 doesn't count, but a 5 does. So 5, Gengar, Glalie, Drifblim, Electros, and Palafin, on top of the other ones, all give, also do the same, much better chance, if you didn't know that already. Oh wait, hold on, apparently Farigiraf and Vaporeon 5 don't. Never mind then. I did not know that. I thought they were both. That is strange. We'll join a random one. See if we get anything. So this is like the perfect time where people in chat would just have a chat with what's in chat. But until I start getting a bit more of a following, hopefully, or some more regular people, because we get people who do join every now and then, but no one's joining every stream sort of thing. So until we get that, unfortunately, this might be a bit boring. Unless you have any Pokemon questions, I guess. I don't know. Anything about the DLC or the game itself, or just anything, discussion, opinions, I don't know. You know, I feel like I'm quite an experienced Pokemon player. This isn't new for me. As I said, I've got probably over 300 shinies in total. So, you know, this is a big hobby for me. Alright, let's hopefully get this Amoongus. We got in very quickly. I mean, it's nice that we've had 2 good opportunities to appear straight away. So fingers crossed. Come on, let me in. Let me in, please. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doo. Come on, no, there's no way. I haven't got into this one either. And what I like is the Ditto ones, the 6-star especially, because I'm trying to currently look for a 6-star Ditto anyway, so I can go a perfect IV Ditto. I have a 5 IV Japanese one. What I want is a 6 IV Japanese one or other language in a luxury ball. So I'm trying to get the exact same but in English, so that I can find someone who's looking for the same thing, because there's bound to be someone out there who does, or probably many people. So that's my plan for that at the moment, and obviously 1 in 32 of the 6-star Ditto raids is the way to go for that. So fingers crossed I'll get one of those soon, but for now I will settle my 5 IV one. It just means that ultimately I've got the best thing for, you know, for breeding, and the best chance for Masuda still. Okay, none of these are worth it because they are 5 stars with types that I could probably do, but like it's just going to take a bit long. So we'll wait for a refresh again, and then when that refresh appears, if we've got none of the good ones like this Amoongus here, we shall just do the nearest or the next 5-star raid that there is. That isn't obviously an Iron Leaves or a Walking Wake. Walking Wake's definitely my favourite, by the way, just because it's a bit more different. You know, that is literally Virizion. Okay, we've got nothing here, so what's the easiest one going to be here? I'd probably say it's the Magnezone. It just depends on who people bring. Yeah, we'll try the Magnezone. Hopefully we get something decent here, but I have no idea. Assuming we get in, that is, but maybe we won't get in. Who knows? If it really goes badly, I'll have a quick like scout around my Paldea. You know, if it doesn't go too well, but we'll see. We should be able to get into one, surely. Surely it's not going to be full here as well. You know, I wasn't planning on this being a super long stream, so I was thinking, oh, I probably won't get a shiny first one. I should be fine anyway. Obviously that hasn't been the case. Should have remembered my shiny luck a little bit better. But that's fine. It's fine. We shall get there. Oh, so is it just me, or is the luxury ball on the bottom slightly more to the left than the one on the... Am I... Wait, hold on. Let me check. Yes, it is. So I can move it very slightly, but it's going to be still a pixel off. Can't make it so that it's exact, unfortunately. Hold on 1 second. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's a bit closer now. There's still a pixel difference, but that's fine. Okay, that is really weird. I'm not able to join that either. We'll do one more refresh and one more join. If it doesn't work, why don't we do it random? If it doesn't work, we don't get anything decent, we'll have a bit of an explore, I guess. Go to my 6-star, have a look around some of the 5s. We'll have a look for some 5s. Okay, look, there we go. There's one. We're just going to take Mr. Iron Hands, because very, very useful, very consistent. I don't like the fact that I can't see everyone's faces. Makes me think that there's connection issues, but fingers crossed it's alright. Yeah, that blank spot in the middle of this... Maybe that's why my issues are joining, but then random puts me straight in one, so I don't know. I also don't like the fact it says communicating. Does that usually say that at the top of a raid you're about to join? Don't know. A bit scary here. Don't make us wait now a minute and 44, please. Okay, is there someone in that middle slot or not? Oh, I guess not. Or they're just completely not showing up for me, but... Ah. So maybe there was an issue then. Wait, hold on a second. That was weird. I didn't like that at all. Now, I've seen people say that there's been issues in this patch with hunting and saves and stuff. Been more crashes than usual. But now I'm very scared about losing progress after I heard that people were losing saves. Right? Losing a save, like a whole save. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you know how many shiny Pokemon I'd lose? Oh, that really scared me. Well, it seems like they all have purple eyes now. Alright, let's try. You know what? Let's not do any of this online stuff. I don't want to risk it. Why don't we go have a look for some of our raids? Who are my Pokemon that spawn in for today, by the way? There was a Dugtrio there, a Frostmoth, Dreadnought, and a Rufflet. Is that it? Damn, that is bad. Right, let's go fly over there, see what we've got. Because I don't really want to lose my save or crash more, because that is a scary thought. This is why Pokemon Home is so important. And I hope that it comes soon. Alright, what's up this way? Probably that massive pillar. I was going to say pillar of beam. Beam pillar? I don't really know what to call it. A massive pole beam pillar. Massive pillar of light? That sounds more sense, but I wanted to say beam. Who knows? Alright. this not just like the one I tried to join? Alright, well we're going to take Goldengo, because Goldengo's eat. Oh, actually wait, no, we should be able to do this with Iron Hands. Fudra's a dragon and water type as well, so... Oh actually, is it water type? Or no, it's Hisuian's version is water type, isn't it? It's fine, we can do this alone. This should be fine. I'm scared of doing onlines now. Okay. It's gonna be fun the day I get a shiny one of these. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Because this is loud. I don't... Okay, well I'm gonna have to work out how to turn this down before I do one of these things, but... Yeah, it's not... It's not the water type. Okay, now as long as I survive this attack, we should be fine. Fingers crossed. Oh wait, Dragon Ball's special attack. Okay, that was good. There we go. All I need is one as well. And as long as it's not... is it sweet? Yeah, as long as it's not a sweet one, we should be fine. See, look, it has rain dance. I feel like it makes sense that it would be a water type, but I suppose that's why they made the Hisuian version water. Oh, speed doesn't matter in this. We're good. Alright. Okay, now I'm hoping it's going to be paralysed on the turn that it removes my belly drum, but we'll have to see. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea if it did it or not. I looked at the screen, sorry. I guess we're gonna find out. Just gonna see how much this does. We won't do too much, it's not super effective, but it should be obvious enough if you know, that I've still got belly drum or not. Yeah, okay, I definitely still a belly drum. When's it gonna clear them then? Now? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's in itself. You gonna do it to me? Stole some of my Terror charge, even though I'm already running. Damn, it still hasn't done it. I'm surprised. Well, I mean, it's fine by me. If I get it out of its terrestrialized form quicker. But look at that, look at the damage. It's crazy. Iron Hands is just so good at this. Can my speed fall anymore? I'm not sure it can, right? Alright, this will take it out. Okay, there we go. So this turn, I mean, we'll probably beat it anyway, but I'm going to belly drum. I'm taking less and less damage now. The defense up everyone's giving. So we'll just belly drum and then probably be one shot after that. I'm going to say Oko from now. Yeah, there we go. So now we belly drum. How have we gone first? How did we get a move in before? Alright, doesn't matter. Should be dead now. Well, if not after. There we go. Pretty darn easy. Now, whether it gives us a Mystica or not, I don't quite know. It's still... I think it's still alive. Tiny bit of health. This will definitely kill it, so... how much little it healed. It had the tiniest slither of health left. Okay. I'm not going to keep it. I don't care for it, so it can go. Come on, give me a Herb Mystica. Come on, make my life easy. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. We got one. We got one. Let's go. Means we can go straight away and do the next hunt. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm turning this back up now, so you can hear me a bit better because the music isn't so intense. Can you turn? Am I able to turn the raid music down? I suppose I can just turn it down off before, but because that was very loud in comparison to this little guitar playing, at least. Anyway, let's make our way back to Alphanada. Do need to double check that Gothorita still spawn at night. Oh, and I seem to have got the hiccups as well. Lovely. Alright. Do they still spawn here? I need to do a Fido hunt as well at some point, actually. And then Dashburn. Dachshund, I don't know how to say it. It's weird in English. But it doesn't work with a B there. Alright. Yes, there's one still, so that means it should still work. Alright. So we'll come over here, save our game. Ah, Sinistea. That was the other one I hunted the other day. We hunted for a shiny Sinistea. And I got the first one. I don't have a Poltergeist yet. Alright, so let's go to... I think I just saved the game. I'm just going to do it again just instead. So picnic. We're going to be doing a psychic sandwich, of course. No, I don't know if Meta-type, Medicham, or others work at night. But maybe maybe it's better to do it at night. Alright, so we get cucumber, pickle, and 3 onions, and our 2 sour herb mystica. Okay, let's do this. Oh, just got my wire wrapped up. There we go. Is that all the onion? I think so. And we'll just chuck the last bit of pickle on, and then our sandwich is done. And put the pick in as well. Oh, I forgot to skip the screen there. I always do that. I always just think he's going to play around or something, but... I mean, can I just say, that is like the worst sandwich ever. Cucumber, pickle, onion, and just the bottom. That is actually abysmal. How he's happy with that, I don't know. Because he bloody shouldn't be. Alright. Please work. Are we going to get lots of Gothorita? Yes, we are. Lovely. It's probably going to be harder to see the eyes now, though, isn't it? Yeah, it definitely is. It's fine. It's fine. We shall make do. What I do need to think about is what shiny I'm going to get next if I do get this one in this hunt, or anytime soon. I haven't quite thought that out. Another psychic type. Well, I've got this battle family. What else have I got? What else is psychic? I suppose I could do like Gallade and stuff. Okay, Medicham's still spawning, so I just need to be careful of that. Let a few spawn in, I think. I can't tell now. I'm starting these sprites there. I'm struggling to tell now the colour of their eyes. It's actually harder. Thought it was going to be easier, but no, it's just harder. I was wrong. We just let loads spawn in and then kind of check what's around us, but then have to go up close to them, so then the ones in the opposite direction are going to despawn. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Let's try and think of some other psychic Pokemon I could possibly get. So the Rorts family, but I'd rather just do that on PLA because it's easier and it's cheaper. In fact, I don't have to use Herb Mystico, obviously. Wait, hold on. Oh no, I'm just getting baited now. I don't even need to do that. You see, obviously this close is blue, but just for a second I thought, oh, it's purple. Yeah, this is a bit harder. Okay, what other psychic are there? What are new psychic types in this game? Espion. That's not a new Pokemon. Oh, I keep thinking it's purple. What else is there? What else is there? Think. Other psychic type Pokemon. I was going to say, is there one in the ground? Just hidden in the tree. Lovely. What else have we got, guys? What else have we got that is psychic type in this game? Now I'm just trying to think of any psychic type and then see if it's in the game or not. Psychic. God. All I can think of is Elgin at the moment, and that's definitely not in the game. Psychic types. See, look there. Look, from that angle, it does look a bit purple, doesn't it? See, look, from those angles, they do slightly look purple. I know it's going to look really different, but at the same time, it's still mind-blowing. Flittle, no, unfortunately I've got Flittle. I've got the entire Spatter family, which is why I don't want the Spatter. Flittle, I just did an outbreak, sandwich, and got right at the start of the game, really early on. And then the Spatter I got whilst I was hunting for Vaporeon. Whilst I was actually doing the outbreak for it, so again, no sandwich. That's why the only ones I can think of, because it keeps spawning here. What else is there? God, there's got to be more. Well, of course it's more. So apart from the Rorts family, it's the only other thing I can think of. I don't really want to do that in this game. There's got to be some new ones. Oh, I could do a second Girafarig hunt for a Farigiraf, because I only have one Girafarig. Probably a load of Psyduck or Golduck end up spawning. I can't think of any others. I genuinely cannot think of any others. Maybe they just don't have that much of an influence on me like the other types in the game. Just let a few spawn in. You can hear them all reacting to seeing me. Do they run at me or not? No, they don't. Okay, well, I can't see from here. No, it's blue. I wanted to check all of these, but I didn't want to go too far. The only issue is waiting around. What else is there? Psychic type. It's Relor, is it? Because Rabska is, but you can't hunt Rabska. You have to hunt Relor. Because I've got one Relor, but I don't have a Rabska. Is that purple? That's blue again. I can't tell. It's hard to tell now. It's way harder to tell. Because in the day, you could see them from a distance, and they'd sort of shine out at you. Whereas now, not even close. Can you think of any? If you can't, I mean, I suggest just looking it up. I don't really want to waste more time on this sandwich show by looking it up in here, but... what else would I mean, there's a few Paradox Pokemon that are Psychic, but I've got all of the Paradox Pokemon in this game. I think. Wait, I feel like I'm missing one. No, I've got all the Paradox Pokemon in this game, yeah. Apart from the Legendaries, of course. I just don't have obviously the future ones, because this is Scarlet, so... what else is there? God damn. Is there a Psychic Gym in this game? I literally can't remember. That bad. I have quite a good memory, I think, as well. Like, photographic-wise, I'm really good at memory, but... There's just... Because it's just all Pokemon blurred into my brain. It's easy to lose track sometimes. Okay, think. The last woman, the one who's, you know, all about her beauty, is she a Psychic type or is she a Fairy type? Veluza's Psychic type, I think, but I do have a shiny Veluza. At least I'm getting some. Genuinely, I don't know. I genuinely can't think anymore. Nope, I have no clue. I'm out of Psychic types. I'm not a Psychic type person, so I'm clearly not psychic enough to know what the correct answer is to what I should hunt next, or if there are other Psychic types around. See, that I just can't tell from a distance now. They don't quite shine through like they do in the day. Yeah, my mind is gone. Nope. None of these are shiny, unfortunately. How long have we got? About 20 minutes. That's not too bad. I feel like we've still checked the hell of a lot. Can you think of any more? Aha! It was actually really obvious. I didn't even look at it fully and I could tell that it was the purple eyes one. There we go. Very nice. Let's get this shiny. Save that. There we go. Well, we're gonna have to think of this other one now. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna hypnotise you until you go, till it works. Yeah, that was way more obvious actually. Those really stood out. Come on, man, hypnosis, Scarlet. There we go. Now we throw our luxury ball. Oh, wrong controller. Where are you? There we are. And there's our shiny. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. I just suddenly saw it was like way more solid, like on the face, like just solid colours. Like I looked at it. Oh, and of course now it's day. Thanks. Alright, well none of those are shiny. I can see it all from a distance though. Alright, so we have to pause there. Because we're gonna need to I don't want to waste the sandwich. I need to find out some more psychic types. So if we look up psychic types, psychic type Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, hopefully should be something useful to come up. I also need to find out, get another image for what I'm hunting as well. Oh, Slowbro and Slowpoke, I do not want to do that. I'm not on this telly. I can't see well enough. Okay, list of all psychic type Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. So we've got the Rorts, we've got Drowsy, Hypno. I've got a Drowsy but no Hypno. All Yasker Point, I have a Spoink but I don't have a Grumpig. Obviously we've got Charcadet. Oh no, but you have Armor Rouge for that, never mind. So Farigiraf, like I said. Indeedee maybe. Yeah, Rabscur but not Relor. Hatena and Hatchram maybe. I've got an Oranguru. And then it's Bruxish, Screamtail. Yeah, so I mean, to be fair, I named most of them. But realistically, between that, it's Girafarig, Slowpoke, or Spoink. They're the more realistic ones, and I think we're gonna go Spoink. And what I'm gonna do as well, actually, is I'm gonna get I'm gonna update the stream so that we have it says what I caught last rather than just the what I'm actually hunting for. And no, I'm not going to do Rorts because I can get that in PLA, and that's where I'm going to do that. So Grumpig number 326 and Gothitelle number 326. I'm assuming wait, it'd be 576, wouldn't it? Yeah. So if we do this. Just I said, just updating the layout slightly. Okay, so we're going to save that. If this will load, that is. So we put that in there. There's one, and what would it say? It was 326. Yes, 326. Where is that? There we are. Grumpig looks really nice, actually. I think it's a really underrated Pokemon. I actually really quite like it. Save, and then we can say Grumpig. Save that as well. Close all of this down, and now if we go back into the stream, yeah, but like one in PLA, it's just, I don't know. It's not really something interested. Okay, so we go like this, and then we go like that. They're going to be a bit wrong sized, but there we go. There's our Gothitelle. And then Grumpig. There we go. We'll make Grumpig a little bit bigger. No, because I don't have stuff to get for the DS. Okay, hold on one second. Need to get a charger. My phone is getting dangerously low. Alright, I don't have Smash. That is when I put it into my Switch to download off someone else, and I didn't finish downloading it, so it's still there. Alright, so that is our plan. So we're going to hunt Spoink, but effectively we're hunting Grumpig. And that is going to be over here. on this hill. Okay, so we have a few gold up down here, but once we get away from them, we should start seeing the spoinks. There are spathers here as well, but I mean, who knows? We might just get a straight up Grumpig. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I mean, that's ideally what I'd like. Oh, and DD and Gallade are going to spawn here as well. So you know what? Whilst we're just kind of sitting here, I think you can go up the hill. I am just going to pause that. In fact, you know what? I just need to sort something, so I'm just going to switch to this screen quickly. I just need to double check a few things. So give me like 2 minutes, should be fine. I just need to have a double check at these shinies. Okay, so shiny and DD, isn't it just blue? Oh yeah, that's not going to be fun to notice. Great, well, at least Gallade's obvious. Right, well, if we get a shiny and DD, it's not the end of the world. It's one I don't have, so okay. As I said, just give me 1 second. Just need to double check something. Hold on. Why is this not what I am looking for? Wait, what? Why can't I find what I want? This is weird. Maybe if I click it. Damn, okay. Okay, that's fine. We can resume. 5 sand shinies and wow. That is crazy. The best I've ever done is 4, I think. It was a Paradox Pokemon, a Pormo at the end. I can't remember what the other ones were, but yeah, it was 5 is absolutely crazy. So yeah, I've never got 5. 5 is actually mental. Alright, so let's hunt this Grumpy. Where's my other controller? There it is. Right, so yeah, ideally we get a... Actually, this should be pretty obvious, I think, if an DD shiny. So I'd like a Gallade as well, that'd be really cool. But I think it's unlikely. The issue does seem to be a bit laggy here. Yes, look, they are eating a berry. I knew it. I knew I saw one eating a berry. Okay, I think if you go up one of the hills, you get more spoink up there. Because right down here... Okay, there's quite a few. It's not too bad. See, look, that to me, just I naturally think, oh, it's shiny, but it's really obviously good. I think on no, right? On no. 2 Pawniard and 3 Bishop. My God. So did you, after you got them, did you just like think, oh, you're not going to keep going? Because obviously for the whole family, it's obviously you need 3. I've got a Bishop in Shield. But is it all wrong Pokemon? Yeah, I've got a Bishop in Shield, but did you not like switch once you because I mean, fair enough, I suppose. I mean, the only time I'd keep going is if like it's only a few minutes left. or I've oh for God's sake, or I've got absolutely nothing else to hunt. Just because I'm like, there's no point of me having all these extra shinies, but or like when finishing an outbreak in PLA, then as well, I suppose. But no, this is the way I want to go. I think, yeah, it's over here. What am I doing? But 5, that is crazy. I have actually done, I can't remember if I think I did a whole Cornyard Bishop hunt, and I also did like a final 10 minutes off of the back of another steel hunt. But I've had no luck for them in this game, so that is, yeah, that is mental. I mean, it's the best I've ever heard of, really. I said I've done 4 myself. 4 is the best I've done. But 5 is mental. Especially with no outbreak. That is crazy. Crazy numbers. Oh my god, what is that rock? Textures on that one. Yeah, so quite a few spoinks spawn up here, but the problem is, or like they more tend to spawn up here, but there's just less space. So it's not as effective. Yep. Which makes me think, oh, you know what, I should just, you know, not do it up here, I suppose. Yeah, you know, we'll go back down here. It doesn't seem to be as good as I thought. I mean, I got a spoink last time. Maybe I don't remember just seeing lots of Indeedis, or like, seeing them as many, but yeah, definitely a god spot. Easy. But 5 is crazy. It's mental. I've got to be wary of when I come down the mountain and everything that can fly past. I'm also just really wary of missing an Indeedee shiny because of the blueness, but I said it should be pretty obvious, I think. It is quite blue. So fingers crossed I get a Grumpig there. I mean, it's obviously it's unlikely. But I mean, last time I was here, last shiny I actually got on this hill. Actually, it was the Lichen Rock, but before that, I did Flareon. And Flareon hunting for fire also spawned a load of Scovillains, and I reckon it was probably 7 or 8 Scovillains to 1 Flareon every time, on average. And I managed to get a Flareon before a Scovillain, which was pretty darn cool. So you know, you can get lucky if you know. You never know. So which is why I'd much prefer a Grumpig. And there's only what, 1 Grumpig to every 4 spoinks, so it's a lot more likely than that Flareon was. But I will take either, I don't really mind. It's the sort of thing that I would prefer, and if I had absolutely nothing left and I'd completed all the Pokemon I'd then do, but obviously, you know, that's going to be a long time coming. And the focus first will be getting Pokemon Luxury Balls, I think. Because there are quite a few shinies I've caught that aren't in Luxury Balls. And some that you can't catch in Luxury Balls. Obviously one's in PLA, so you know, eventually, I'm sure I will get around to eventually doing that again. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I never will. There's a lot of Pokemon I don't have shiny hunting, and I imagine I'll be shiny hunting for a good few more years before I ever reach 1,000. In fact, probably way more than that. So, you know, it's just a shame it's so laggy in this area. Huh? It's crazy. It's laggy in most of the game, to be fair, but still. What are we on? We're on 13 minutes, that's alright. I'm just going to double check these indeed when I see them, because from a distance, it does feel like they're shiny, but as I said, I think it would be really obvious when they are like bright bluish, so. But Spoink is what we are looking for, but this is, as I said, from what I understand, the best place for them, really. They just kind of spawn in random places, just Indeedee is way more likely. I may just have to wait around a little bit and just kind of let everything load in. And then once all the spawn spots are taken up, just kind of move down out of the way and then let a load more spawn in. That might be the best way to do it. Although I do like coming down this hill. You can kind of look back on everything. Well, we've got 12 minutes. Plenty of time to get shiny. What are we saying? So just got to kind of prowl around and just constantly check. I mean, this would be meant. Imagine if the Gallade was shiny here. I mean, if I get a wild shiny Gallade, I'm using that all the time. It will become pretty much my #1 shiny Pokemon catcher. And I will level it and everything. I'll make it perfect if I get one of those. Because, you know, awesome Pokemon. And a pretty solid shiny as well, so. Obviously it does its job in my team, so. And across multiple games. Oh, this stupid Pokemon. Okay, I'll just slow fly down the mountain. Just let everything spawn in. Am I going to be able to see them Indeedee from a distance? Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe I should have both Indeedee and Grumpig up there. As like a joint hunt. Because as I said, I don't really mind getting either. But you know, Gallade would also be welcome, it's just way less likely. Do 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 do. Is it just me, or has Indeedee got like the strangest cry for what it looks like? When it's like, "Pring!" I mean, it sounds a bit more menacing than that, but oh, for some reason I thought that was Yellow Grumpig then. Yeah, it just sounds like really, like when I heard it, I thought, there's absolutely no way this is an Indeedee. That can't be right. I must have walked into something else, like, because it's just a really weird cry. Like it's not a weird cry. It just doesn't match Indeedee. Like Indeedee's like this calm Pokemon. It looks like the female version is at least a little bit more than the male. But even so, they just sound so like surprising. Like doo doo. It also has that in like the background. I can't imitate it. I'm just doing the general sounds, but it is crazy. You know, I think it's whereas you know, Spoink and Grumpig is pretty obviously a pig. Oh god damn it! I did not want a shiny Spathra because I've already got one, but I will take it. Considering it's part, if it was part of like. If it was the first part of a sandwich, it'd be a bit more annoying, but considering we've already got something on the sandwich we've already saved, I don't mind so much. Right, let's just put it to sleep, and we should be able to catch this now. I just want to get it done quickly so that we can keep on hunting. Because as I said, this is not the shiny one. Hence there being absolutely no like excitement. Oh wait, you can't use sleep on that. Damn it. Didn't read the screen. Although that just, it stopped, so oh, it just missed. Damn it. Come on, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. There we go, yes. Such a weird neck, isn't it? Such a weird Pokemon. Okay, now catch this first ball and then we can continue to make our sandwich useful. There we go, lovely. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, let's leave quickly, come on. How long have we got left? 7 minutes, that's fine. Or 8 minutes actually. I'm just going to save there, just to make sure, because if I lose I might as well keep the other shiny. We've already saved anyway. So if that was a normal one, I wouldn't save there, and then just sort of hope that we get something else to make it worth the save, and then sort of debate whether I'm going to save or not. Most of the time I end up just saving, but it hasn't happened too many times, so I tend to either get something else, or there's like a crash or something. But yeah, that is a bit frustrating. But it's not the end of the world, considering that we've already got a shiny Gothorita in the same sandwich. 7 more minutes. I just know I've missed an Ndidi. You can just tell, can't you? You can just feel it. Just got that suspicion. Spoink and Grumpig are not appearing enough. I could have sworn they appeared way more last time, but apparently not. Apparently not. Why don't we fly back down the mountain and check the original spot I looked in. From a distance, I just have to double check Ndidi because I can't tell from the distance. Which, as I said, probably means that it isn't it, because I feel like when it is it, it'll be really obvious. But at the same time, I don't want to miss it just in case. It's bloody Espatra. Where's your one in the? Is one of these in the mountain? Oh, damn! I can't reach it. Nope, nothing here. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Okay, what else have we got? Got 5.5 minutes. Yeah, it's just there's barely any spoinkle things going up there anyway, and there's just way less Pokemon, so it just seems kind of pointless. I suppose it means I can check everything that spawns, but good thing is with Spoink and Grumpigs they're quite obvious, because obviously they're golden instead of they're pink, so or more of like a slightly fainter gold, I suppose. But where are they? They're not even spawning in now. Can't even get them to spawn. Did I can't remember when I first started hunting it, or the first one, if I looked up where like the best place to hunt them is, or if I just did it off my own knowledge. Off the top of my head, I don't know any other place these guys spawn, which worries me that there's a much better place, and I just assumed this was the right place, but I probably would have looked it up. I just have to rely on that anyway. Can we get anything towards the end? As I said, it seems to be the second least appearing group of Pokemon, considering obviously, you know, Gallade barely appears. But I suppose when they appear there are 4 of them, as opposed to, although there are a lot of Ndidis, they're always on their own. So it does raise other targets. So 5 of them really, because I'll take either. Nope, 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 nope. For a second I thought I saw another shiny Espatra. That would not have been cool. Okay, let's come back up again. Any of you shiny, my friends? No. Okay, not too long left now, but are any of you shiny? Ooh, run right into some, but nope, not a shiny. Come on. 2.5 minutes, come on. I'll take anything that's not an Espatra at this rate. I can use any of the others, so. Typical though, that is generally the one Pokemon I didn't want. I know it's probably the easiest to see, or one of the easiest to see, But like generally that was the only one here that I already have. Or at least a member of its family, you know. So this is a bit frustrating. But it's fine. Come on. Gotta be another one somewhere. We've probably just, I said, we've probably just gone past an Indeedee, I reckon. That's what's most likely. Because I mean, you just look at that from a distance, it looks quite blue. And that rock being really blue also really throws me off every time I fly up and down. Not funny. 1 minute 40. See, hunts where it's like 2 Pokemon, I should probably do it with more 3s, because I feel like when you do 2, there's that opportunity to just get them both in one hunt anyway, if you do like a proper hunt for them. Which I think is why it's important to change, but it half makes me think every time I do a hunt, I should just do it until I get 2 in the same one, but then that could be ages, and it's just like, no, I'd rather just have to spend the Herb Mystica again. You know, I got the shiny, I should keep it, sort of thing. Because you will end up, there'll be points, you know, if you keep resetting where you will get more than 1 shiny in the same thing. You know, it's not like there's a limit. You could get 10 shinies in the same thing if you wanted to. It's just unlucky. It's just quite lucky. Sorry. You just have to get very good luck. So getting them in the same 30 minutes is definitely doable. It's just slight better luck than, you know. I said I've got 4 in the same 30 minutes, and Lick Trick you got 5 earlier. So you know, it's easily doable, because it's not about skill or control of the game, it's completely on, you know, the roll of the dice, really. I just said what is why I sometimes think, should I save, should I wait to reset, see if I get 2 first, sort of thing. But I said, to be honest, I haven't done that once, because I'd just rather have to get more Herb Mystica. So I was saying better safe than sorry, because then you end up doing like 4 or 5 more hunts and getting nothing, getting really unlucky, and so I definitely should have saved that. So you know, it just depends, doesn't it? Alright, there we go. That's our sandwich finished. And there doesn't seem to be, but now there's 2 groups, of course there are. Alright, so we're going to save there, and now we're going to check if either of them have got marks. What does the Espathra have one? I'm interested to see, does my old Espathra have one? I think it might be on the first page, actually. Okay, no, it's the 2nd page then. Okay, Espathra, there it is. Does this one have a mark? Watch it. Do you even have marks? No, this doesn't have a mark. So let's find out if either of our new ones have marks. Oh, they haven't gone into this box. They have gone into this box, because I had to change what I was doing. So let's stick them into there. Okay, has the Espathra got a mark? Please don't have a mark. Actually, yeah, okay. Gothorita, please have a mark. Ah, oh, damn it. God, I literally haven't had a mark in so long. Right at the oh wait, oh yeah, my Dunsparce, the Dunsparce has a mark. That's pretty cool. I know obviously Breloom does. Does anyone else in between? So it's just the Dunsparce and Breloom that have marks, which is crazy. Let's have a look at our different stats for Gothorita, so we can see who to evolve here. We've got 2 different abilities. This one's got better stats. They say they're the same nature, no. Although I don't know what abilities are for Gothorita, so let me just double check. I imagine it's got 2 abilities, and that's one of them. And they're both those. I doubt it's got a hidden ability. That would be pretty lucky. Can you even get them in the wild? I really don't know enough about hidden abilities. Okay, so we go into Gen 9 Dex. Has it got a... No, it's both of its normal abilities. I don't know what Frisk does. I can't remember what Competitive does. So I guess we just upgrade the second one, because it's got better stats. So we'll just swap it with Coridon. Go into our bag. Use some of the large ones, because you get tons of those. I don't actually know what level it evolves, but I assume it's got to be very soon. It may even be already before 40. That's just the level you find it at. There we go. Into our shiny Gothitelle it goes. There we are. That one's a bit more bluish, isn't it? With the pink hands as well. It's quite nice. There's our shiny Gothitelle. Throw it out right in front of us. Oh no, that's the galleys. Why don't we look at it on here as well, actually? This makes more sense. Quite pretty, isn't she? See, that's much nicer. Why not just have that on the Gothorita as well? That, like, slight blue tinge. It just makes it slightly different and makes it a bit more obvious that it's a shiny. It's still not like my favourite thing to do it in the world. Like, make it actual different colour, you know, or like an actual change rather than a slight shade, you know, lightening effectively, or adding a bit more white, I suppose. But I can't complain. 2 sandwiches, 2 shinies, really. I mean, look at the difference though. Look, black and black. In the sprite on the left side and on the right side, it doesn't change. This one, black on the left, is clearly more of a blue on the right, but... And then obviously this is Spather as well. Who is an idiot. And has an awful cry, I hate it. That is not the point. Anyway, we'll save there. I think we'll end the stream here, because naturally I need to get more Herb Mystica anyway, so it's probably a good time. Said went pretty well. I think, you know, we got 2 shiny, we've got 3 shinies. You know, obviously 2 of our targets as well. So yeah, I think I'll end it there. So thank you to everybody who joined. If you're watching on the YouTube, make sure to subscribe. As I said, I upload my my streams, the VODs there every time we stream. So if you ever miss a stream, you're able to catch up. Same vice versa for the Twitch. I'm live pretty much every day. I will not be live for this. Or actually, I might be live tomorrow. Maybe no. Maybe Sunday. I don't know. It's unlikely. So I will give an update on Twitter, which is why you should go check that out as well, because I give updates on the streams and what we'll be streaming, everything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you to Lictric for following. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I hope you all have the rest of great rest of your day. So. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.